I have one question for you. Are you happy right now? If yes, that's awesome. I'm happy for you, and the world needs happy people like you. If not, think about why you're not happy. It can be the society, it can be the government, it can be your work, friends, your boss, your family. It can be anything. But if you're watching this video right now, you have your phone, you've probably a laptop, and you're not under attack. You're not no one or any tiger, nothing is trying to kill you right now. But then why would we focus on the things that are actually not here, but focus on the things that in the past or future, or the probability, and that literally makes us feel unhappy? Welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be talking about why we're not happy and how can we be happier. So without further ado, I'm SHOW NEMOTO, and I help you to live your life like it's your movie. So I asked you a question. So let me ask myself a question. Am I happy? Yes. Do I have everything I want in life? No. Have I accomplished everything that I want to accomplish in my life? No. Do I own many fancy things? No. I'm a very simple person, and I can tell you straight up, I'm in the process of accomplishing my goals. And I don't own many things. I don't even own a bed, which probably I should have bought a bed when I moved in this apartment, but I'm sleeping on a mattress like a real Japanese people. But I'm happy with it. If you have some certain income that allows you to live and pay the bills and not worrying about too much about money, and you have a phone, laptop to connect with the world, to see the YouTube, to see the Instagram, to also post about your life, that's already a blessing. But if we don't look at it that way, this crazy, amazing invention, we have this every single day, we have access to everything, but we fail to utilize this ability and these blessings to make ourselves happier, but we actually use this technology to look at other people's life and get jealous. And basically we navigate ourselves to be unhappy and more unhappy, more unhappy. I'm a creator myself, so I post a lot. I post pictures and videos and stories on my Instagram and everything, but I don't watch them too often. And every time that I kind of catch myself watching it, I have to bring myself back, because that doesn't do anything great for me. There is no benefit for me to consume the contents of other people. Sure, some of them are funny, some of them are very inspirational, but to be honest, I don't see the point of looking at other people's life if there's no inspiration, if there is no something that you can learn from. If that doesn't motivate you, then there is no point of watching other people's life while you have your own life to explore and to improve. The biggest reason that people are unhappy is because of the pessimistic point of view and the victim mindset. Let me tell you a story. I went to Malta after I finished my modeling in Milan, and I flew to Malta. I took an Uber from the airport and to get to my friend's house. There was a really, really polite guy showed up, and he, took my bag and we hopped on a car, BMW, nice car. And then we started talking about, Malta, and then I was asking questions, and I was very friendly, but also I was interested in him because he seems like a very humble person, and he's an Uber driver in Malta, right? And then I was like, okay, where are you from? And he's from Libya, the country in Africa. And I was curious, how did he get here? Why Malta? Because there was so many different countries in Europe. Why would you choose Malta? And then what he said really, really shocked me, and it almost made me feel ashamed of what am I bitching about in life. He actually escaped from the country with a boat, with a bunch of people. And they were actually supposed to go to Italy and get in from Italy and then get a passport and have a new life. But the boat got sinked in the middle of the ocean on the way to Italy, and then they arrived Malta accidentally. So since then, 8 years ago, accidentally arrived in Malta, had to build his life from scratch. He has nothing. He literally doesn't even have a passport. And now he drives a BMW, and he can travel to see brother. And he was so optimistic. He was so positive. The way he talks about his story, the way he talks about, his life, and he really appreciates his brother. He loves his brother and his life and everything. He taught me so many things. Just got to the airport. I still didn't really get to see the ocean and then the beautiful part of Malta. I already learned so much from this one guy who doesn't even have a social media. So what he taught me is this: the attitude can change people's lives. And it's okay to be frustrated. It's okay to get annoyed. It's okay to be, feel sad. And it's okay to take a rest. But you can't let other people's life or society or whatever the bullshit out there make your attitude negative and pessimistic. Because that's the legacy. That's everything you have. That's the power that you hold, not anybody else. Being happy is really about bouncing back from those moments to come back and, hey, I appreciate what I have. I'm proud of myself doing this and that. And I'm okay, I'm enjoying my journey. I'm proud of myself for doing what I can do. And I'm content for today's progress. And that's being happy. Being happy is not like, I'm happy all the time. If you practice the hardcore meditation, like a Buddhist, you might reach that point of enlightenment and being happy and being calm and protect your inner peace all the time. But we have a job. We do have a life in society that we have to pay the bills and do this and that. We have friends, families, and we want to go on a date and we want to eventually have a kids, maybe. We have things to do and then there's always that yin and yang. There's the things that have a potential to make us feel like shit. But at the same time, the society can make us feel really good and allow us to experience something beautiful and connect with people. So it's all about being happy. It's about coming back from those moments and really reflect how you appreciate what you have and how simple you can be to be happy. It doesn't take much time and things to be happy, to be honest. But because of the idea and things that we believe, this is the happiness. We're supposed to get married and have kids and 2 dogs, and that's the happiness. We need to have a Mercedes and BMW and Tesla so that we can be happy. We need to buy a house and then pay the next 35 years a loan, and that's the happiness. No. We can be happy without any of those. And let me tell you, the more you linger on those moments that frustrate you, that annoys you, that makes you feel like shit, it becomes stronger within you, that holds the power, and that will navigate, and that will create the shape of the frame of the window to see the world. But the truth is, you hold the power. You hold the power to create the frame of the window that you see. This is your own world. This is your own reality. The way you look at the world is up to you. You have to rationalize the benefits of it. Like, what is the benefit of lingering onto these negative thoughts and negative people? I mean, let's face it, there's going to be a shit tons of people who gives you negative energy. There's going to be shit tons of moments and experiences that makes you feel like shit. There's tons of moments that feel like, oh, I made a mistake. Oh, that was a failure. But what is the benefit for you, for your own life, for your future, to stay in there for quite a while? There's no benefit. What it is, what it is. And the good thing about present moment and how the time works in this world is that we can just move on. Grief, letting go, everything. We can move on. We are allowed to do that. Your present moment right now, in this current moment, you're watching this video, listening to my voice and watching my presence. You are safe. You have nothing to deal with right now. You're not running away from a serial killer. You're safe. Then why would you worry about the past, about the future? We tend to put so much energy and effort and time onto things that we don't even have right now. But like most of the time we don't put none of the energy, none of the time, none of the love onto things that we can make it happen right this moment. But if you can shift from that habitual way of living, lingering onto the things that, makes you feel negative, zero benefits, to the moment that you can actually make something beautiful happen. And for me to be happy and content most of the days is really about appreciate the fact that I have a position, appreciate the fact that I have a lot of things, appreciate the fact that I have friends all over the world, appreciating the simple things. I don't own a bed. I don't even own a car. Should I buy a car? Should I own a car? Maybe yes, because it's convenient. It's very nice to have a car, but it's not my priority right now. So that's why I don't go rush into having a car or owning a car. I don't rush into owning anything because the possession is so strong. It's so strong. It's so goddamn strong. The idea of possession will possess you. And it's like having this temporarily pleasure, possessing something, and then sacrifice yourself for a long time period into the prison. Again, what's the benefit? You have to think that actual benefit of lingering onto the past, future, lingering onto this idea in your head, making that possession possess you. What is the benefit? You gotta benefit. You gotta rationalize all these decisions and ideas, and then know what is the benefit for you, because you should choose something that's good for you. It's not about what is good and what is bad, or what is right and what is wrong. You have to choose something good for you, because that's what you want. So find a contentment within the journey, within the process, and not the materialistic result of your work and effort. Don't enjoy the picture of the journey. You gotta enjoy the journey itself. With that said, thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and this video will encourage you to choose something that is good for you and then to be happy in this moment. And yeah, give me a thumbs up and leave a comment if you feel good, and I'll see you in the next video. Live your life like a movie.